Hi, good morning. My name is Mark Miller. Today's date is April 17th, 2012. This is public speaking, speech number 3, persuasive. My professor is Michelle Lund. Today I would like to talk on dating and sex before marriage. According to God's plan, we're to find a man or woman worthy of marrying with the intent to marry. We're also to marry a man or woman of the same faith, according to 2 Corinthians 6:14. According to the Webster's Dictionary, friendship is being a friend to each other. Friend being defined as one attached to another by affection or esteem. Dating is defined in the Webster's Dictionary as noting the time of something that is still happening. In today's day and age, dating is two people going out and hanging out. There's no such definition in the Webster's Dictionary, online, or in a hard copy of the book. Courting is defined in the Webster's Dictionary as flattering, attempting to gain by address, wooing, or soliciting in marriage. In today's day and age, some of the problems we have with dating at a young age is early pregnancy, relationships only lasting 3 to 8 months, mostly superficial. We have a lot of STDs, people are abused, raped. Part of the problem is also parent involvement. We don't have enough of it. And we also have too many single parents. According to a 2004 study, more than 30% of young women are single parents. We also have a high divorce rate. According to the divorce rate study, more than 60% of marriages end in a divorce. Here's some facts about the teens that date. According to a poll of 1,000 teens, 45% of a 14-year-old and 49% of a 15-year-old males have been in a romantic relationship. 34% of 14-year-old and 56% of 15-year-old females have been in a romantic relationship. Most relationships start because of pressure from their peers. Everyone's like, oh, they're doing it, why can't we? Oh, we gotta go along with the crowd. When asked, 30% of public school teens said that sex was expected in a relationship, and the other 70% expected some kind of bodily involvement. I interviewed 4 teens, 2 homeschool teens and 2 public school teens. I asked them what their views on dating was. Both the homeschool teens said that dating should wait to at least 17 and preferably looking for marriage. And both of these teens have waited. The public school kids said that it does not matter. Most of them have dated by 13. Most have. Excuse me just a second. Sorry about that. I'm coming from a cold. When asked which they would choose, dating or courting, the 2 homeschool students said that hanging out with a person and friends is better so that you can get to know them, and then courting if serious for marriage. The public school kids said that it's better to date so that they aren't watched like hawks by the parents. Mostly so that they can go and mess around. My third question for the teens was, is it important to get to know his or her family and his or her best friend? The homeschool teens said absolutely yes. That way the family can determine if you're a good match for their child. The public school teens said that family doesn't really matter, but it is good to get to know their best friend. A big question that most don't ask is, does religion matter? the homeschool students said yes, it does matter, so that you can help each other stay on the correct path. And in the Bible it also says that you're supposed to be equally yoked, as I stated earlier. Both public schools teens said that it would be nice if they were the same, but it doesn't really matter about religion. My final question for the teens was, should you wait for sex, and why? The homeschool teens said yes, most definitely wait, because in the Bible it says we need to wait till marriage, in Hebrews 13:4. The public school teens said that they should wait until they feel like they are with the right person. I asked them to elaborate on this. I asked what they meant, and their answer was, even if they're at 16 and they feel like they're in love with their boyfriend or girlfriend, that it's okay to give it up. So many teens are dating at young ages starting at 10, 11, and some even losing their virginity at age 12. To solve this, some of the things we can do is stop teaching sex education at such a young age, or at least teach strong abstinence. They are taught in schools in middle school, and so they're taught as they decide to go try it. Most things related to sex are so easy to find. You can get things at a gas station. You walk into the restroom at a gas station and you can get, for 75 cents, you can get a contraceptive. Another thing, a big point that could help us is parents need to be more involved in their child's lives. So many parents, as long as the kids don't bring home the cops, or as long as they get good grades, they don't care what the child does. They don't care if they have a boyfriend, 2 boyfriends, it doesn't really matter. The parents go to work, the kids go to school. They see each other 1-2 hours a night. Other than that, that's about it. Not involved in the child's life. But parents also need to know when to say no to the child. If the child's, too many children nowadays and teens, if they don't get anything, they throw a fit and the parents bend. They're like, okay, fine. They need to stand up and say no. Hopefully, if we can do some of these things, we can change the mentality of our teens. So some of the problems that we have nowadays are STDs, pregnancy, single parents, we have statistics, we have testimony. Now can the information help us to do something about it? We need to wait today.